We will start with the PERT, project evaluation review technique. So we have taken this example, like these are the activities, these are the predecessors, these are the three durations: optimistic time, normal time, pessimistic time. As it is project evaluation review technique, there will be three estimates of their duration. So as we have discussed earlier, so optimistic is the minimum time the project or the activity is taken. Normal is the normal time, and TP is the pessimistic time, the maximum time the activity can take. So we can have the three estimates of each activity, and then we record the mean time, average time, with this formula: T optimistic plus 4 times T normal plus T pessimistic divided by 6. So I have calculated this T mean by this formula with the application of this T not T and TP in this formula. We get these figures as the. Now we'll make the network diagram. So this is your first activity A. B is also no predecessor to that. This is B. Then C is after B. So this is C. Then D is A and C. So A and C. This is D. Then E is after D. So after D is after A and C. E is after D. So this is E. Then F is after C. So C is this, but A is also there, so we have to make a dummy on this. So we have to make a dummy. So this becomes, so this is the dummy C, and this becomes F. Now G is after F, so this is G. Then H is after F, so this is H. Then I is after B, so this is I. And J is EGH, E, G and H. So this is J, and then ending node will be like, so this will be the network diagram. So if we number the node, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we write the duration. So duration is A 6, B is 4, C is 3.5. So C is 3.5 this also, and C 3.5 this also. Then D is 2, E is 6.5, F is 3, G is 11.5, H is 6.5, I is 12 and J is 3.5. Now we'll calculate the early start early finish. So it will be 0.6, then 0.4, this becomes 4 7.5 and 4 7.5. Then 7.5 and 6, so we have to take a higher one, which is 7.5 and 2 9.5. Then F is 7.5 and 10.5. Then 10.5 and 11.5, it is 10.5 and 22. This becomes 9.5 plus 6.5, it is 16. 9.5 plus 6.5, it is 17. Sorry, it is 17. Then this becomes 10.5 and 6.5, it is 10.5 and 6.5, it is 10.5 and 17. Then comes this one, which is 17, 22 and 17. So highest of the all, which is 22 and 25.5, and this becomes 4 and 16. So this becomes our early start early finish. Once we'll check this one also, 9.5 plus 6.5, 9 plus 6 15. Sorry, it is a 16 only. It is 16 only because it is. So this becomes our early start early finish. Then we'll calculate the latest start, latest finish. So it becomes 25.5. So last activity becomes 22, 25.5. This becomes 22.5 minus 4 to minus 12. It is 13.5. Then H becomes 13. H becomes 22 minus 6.5. So it will be 15.5. Then 10.5 and 22. This becomes 22 and 15.5. This becomes 15.5 minus 2, 13.5. And for this becomes, one is 10.5, one is 15.5, so I have to take a lower one. So 10.5 and 17.5. So for C, it is the out is one 13.5, another is 7.5, so we have to take a lower one. So 4 7.5 and 4 7.5. For A, it is 13.5 minus 6, so it becomes 7.5. Then for this it becomes 0, 4. So this will be our latest start, latest finish. Now we calculate the critical path. So where the both figures are same, they are critical. So the criticals are, this one is your critical activity, C is the critical, then F is the critical, then G is critical, and then J is the critical. So our critical activities becomes, so according to our network diagram, the critical activities are B. The critical activities are B, then C, F, G and J. So these are the critical, and the non-critical are A, D, E, H and I. So these are the non-critical activities and these are the critical, with the duration of the project is which is the duration of the critical activities, which is 25.5 days. So this becomes the duration of the project. So now we can calculate the delay and the floats possible in this, and floats are only possible in non-critical. So we calculate the float for the non-critical. So A, D, E, H, I. So there will be total float, free float and independent float to these non-critical activities. So first for A, the total float can be calculated by, so total float is equal to latest start minus early start, or latest finish minus early finish. You can calculate either way. So for first A, 7.5 minus 0 or 13.5 minus 6. So it comes out to be 7.5. So total float is 7.5 for A. For D it is 13.5 minus 7.5. So it comes out to be 6. Then for E, 15.5 minus 9.5 or 22 minus 16. So 22 minus 16 is 6. Then H. For H it is 15.5 minus 10.5, which is 5. And for I it is 13.5 minus 4, which is 9.5. So this will be the total float, and you can check also the total float if we can give the delay. The total floats, that if we can give the delay more than this, 6 is the maximum. If we give more to 6, so it will affect the overall duration. So if we give the delay of 7 days to this, so becomes plus 7, it becomes 9. So 7.5 plus 9. So 7.5 plus 9 becomes 16.5. 16.5 plus 6.5. So it will be 23, and which affect the overall duration of the project. So this is the total float. Then free float can be calculated by the free float means which does not disturb the immediate next activity also. So which can be calculated by the early start of the next activity minus early finish of the preceding activity. So if we want to calculate for A, next activity to A is D. So early start of the next minus early finish of the first. So 7.5 minus 6, which is 1.5. Then for D is 9.5 minus 9.5, 0. For E, 22 is the next activity and 16 is this. So 22 minus 16 is 6. H, the next activity to H is J. So 22 minus 17, 5. And I, so next activity for I is the last activity, so it is not having any free float in this. So an independent float is the total minus free, 7.5 minus 1.5, 6 minus 0, 6, 0, 0 and 9.5. So this becomes the floats for the each non-critical activity. So our next part comes, it is a PERT. It is only possible in case of PERT, which is like in the given question, we have to find the probability that the project will be completed by 27 days. So because we have 3 estimates, it is not possible that each activity will be completed at the exact duration. Some activity may take longer, some may take shorter time and so on. So now we want to calculate that project will be completed by 27 days. So here we apply the concept of normal distribution. So normal distribution, as we have this, so this will be a bell-shaped curve, which is the under the normal distribution, and this is the mean line. The mean duration which is given to us, that is 25.5, which is our critical activity duration we have calculated. So this is our mean. Then we want to calculate that the project will be completed before 27. So 27 lies on the right hand side because this is 25.5. So 27 lies on the right hand side of this. So this becomes our 27. Now we want to find the probability of 27 or less completed by 27. So that means we want to find this area, and area is none other than your probability. So for this we apply these normal distribution, which is the formula is Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, where x is we want to calculate, 27 we want to calculate for, mu is our mean which is 25.5, and then sigma. We are left with the sigma calculations now. So sigma is, you can calculate the sigma by the formula sigma I square, the under root. And the sigma I is, you have to calculate the sigma I only for the critical activities by the formula Tp minus T naught divided by 6 the whole square. So this T sigma I becomes that sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3 only for the critical activities. Then you can add all this sigma I squares, and then you can under root of the same to calculate the sigma. So we'll apply the same. So I have already calculated this by the formula sigma square is equal to Tp minus T naught by 6 ka whole square, and only I have calculated for the critical activities. So for this it is 6 minus 2, Tp minus T naught, 6 minus 2 ka whole square divided by 6 ka whole square, so it will be 4 by 6, so 16 by 36. Similarly for C it is 5 by 6 whole square, 25 by 36. For F it is 11 minus 1, 10, 100 by 36, 225 by 36 and 49 by 36. So only for critical activities I have calculated the sigma I square, not for the non-critical. Then these are the individually sigma I squares answers. For the sigma we have to total of all this and then under root. So it becomes, the total of this becomes 415 divided by 36. So this will be your sigma I will be summation, it is already summation and the under root of the same, which comes out to be, so the net answer comes out to be 3.395. So this will be your sigma. So 3.395 we put over here to calculate the value of Z, which comes out to be 0.44. So this will be our Z value. So Z value at this will be 0 because this is a mean line. Z value at 27 is 0.44 by this formula. Now we want to calculate the area. So for this area, we will see the normal distribution curve, the area under the normal distribution. So you can check by the tables. You'll see the table for the same, and the table is like this. Now you want to see the value of the area under the curve, so you will take any stats book, and in that there will be a table in the back of the book like area under the normal distribution curve. So there you have to see the value of z and then the area. So we have to seek the value of 0.44. So 0.4 is to be seen from here, and then 4. So 0.44 comes out to be 0.17. So the area is always between from center line to this line. So this area becomes 0.17, and we want the probability for 27 and less. So this is a symmetrical curve. Complete probability is 1. So it will be divided into two parts. So 0.5 on this, 0.5 on that side. So now if we want to calculate the complete, it becomes 0.5 plus 0.17. So the probability becomes 0.67. So the net answer are becomes the 67% is the chances that the project will be completed by 27 days. Suppose if it comes like if the project will be completed before 30 days. So in that case only this 27 becomes 30. So your new Z will be calculated. So new Z will be like 30 minus 25.5 divided by 3.395. You will calculate, you get the Z value. Similarly, in the case you can check this table to calculate the value of area under that Z, and then area to 0.5 plus to that area, you get your probability of that project will be completed before 27 days. So in that way you can do this, but this is only possible in case of PERT, which is not possible in case of critical path method, because in PERT only we have the three estimates T0, Tn and Tp, which is not in the case of CPA. So that is only possible in case of PERT. Thank you.